When I first started making YouTube videos, I think something I tried to inject as much as possible was my own sense of humor, and that failed every single time. It was incredibly funny to me, but no one else understood it, or nobody else got it, or nobody else cared to get it. Any of those options. And that's not anybody else's fault other than my own. I think one of the many things that YouTube has taught me over the years is that I shouldn't lean into humor, and should lean more into being earnest. And just being earnest with how I deal with things, and who I am, and how I just see the world. So instead of having all of these things where it's like I'm trying to bombard you with some sort of a joke that only I think is funny, and then people just go, what? And then they don't watch. I can't get people to watch to begin with, and then just hammer in like, hey, it's just good. You can't even. That's not funny. Basically, is what it boils down to, which is fine. That's fine. I found being leaning more into being earnest is more of my forte, I guess, and that's fine. That's a good thing. That's something I learned just by time, and just like trying to do things, and just failing, not failing, but just like making things and realizing where what I want to do and how I want to do them is way more important than trying to insert like a joke, insert anything other than the just my honest opinion and my honest view of how things are. I don't know if that makes any sense, but what it all boils down to is, instead of just trying to make jokes that nobody's going to understand other than me constantly, and just like wondering why is anybody, and realizing that's not what I should be doing. I should be just being honest with myself. If I can just be honest with myself, everything else, for me at least, falls into place, and then everything else feels more like I'm actually accomplishing something by making a YouTube video. Obviously, I'm not going to make any money off of this. The other day, there's like, everybody has this new tiny camera, and like, the people that I've subscribed to, they all had their camera. They all had the tiny camera, and then like I watched a few of those videos just out of curiosity, and then like 10 other people that I sometimes watch, they all had, and it's like, how come I didn't get the? But I I just I don't want to be a salesperson. I understand. If you're a salesperson, good for you. That's your thing. Awesome. I'm not a salesperson. I will gladly take the little camera if you give me a little camera. I will take the money if you give me money to talk about how great this thing is. I'll lie. It doesn't matter to me. As long as the bills get paid. That's what the most important thing to me is. The bills get paid, and I can just do something obviously that's not honest. If I'm like, oh yeah, this is great, and then it breaks like right after I shut the camera off. But it's, I guess that's where the problem I have with sales is. If it's something that's not good, I'm not going to talk about how great it is. I know I just said I would, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. And plus, I don't make content that's for everyone anyway. I think you have to be popular. You have to like follow trends and be popular and be all of these things that I'm not. I'm just me. I'm wearing like a Cannibal Corpse shirt with like the people go ooh, and I'd rather be me and just wallow in obscurity than to have to follow what other people do. It's like that's just never been me. I would just rather be me and like be by myself than be something where I have to manufacture something, and then sometimes people don't even like that. So I might as well be me and have nobody care and be done with it, you know.